Why?
Ah, na yekwe.
My name is Alan Muhumza and I'm the Business Development Manager at Kira Motors Corporation. And we are excited to be here at Africana Hotel. And we're here to showcase Uganda's finest in automotive manufacturing and engineering, the Kayola EVS. The Kayola EVS is a purely electric city low-floor bus that is fitted with a battery, a power battery back, as well as a motor for traction, giving you a range at full charge of 300 kilometers. It's fitted with state-of-the-art infotainment as well as safety features within and without the bus to ensure that the passengers on board are safe and will reach where they're going in one piece and are comfortable on the ride. It has a capacity of 90 people, 49 seated and 41 standing, and we are hopeful that this device, this mobility device, will go a long way in addressing the mobility challenges we have in Uganda, right from congestion, transport-based carbon emissions, climate change, the infrastructure. And we see how, as Ugandans, we can create a comprehensive total solution for mass mobility within the country that we can also export to other countries across the borders of Uganda. In February this year, and by June 2021, this plant should be up and running and ready for production. However, in the meantime, as that is being ready, we worked with partners in China to build this bus, to develop the requisite skill, and then came back home and are currently working with Luwero Industries Limited, Nakasongola, to build a second bus like this one. As we build the capacity not just of our engineers, but also the other private sector who should be in the end able to supply us with the different parts, components that feed into this bus. Endowed with a wealth of natural resources. We have iron ore, which you can use to convert into steel. We have silica, the sand around Lake Victoria, which can be used to make glass, and one of the finest. We have our graphite, cobalt, which can be used to make lithium-ion batteries. We have our hide skins, our banana fiber that can be used to make the body or the interior upholstery. So there is potential in terms of the natural resources we have. Now it's how do we convert that natural resource into finished products. And already have companies that are already doing some work in the automotive industry. Much as it might not be directly on the tier 1, 2 or 3 suppliers of parts, but maybe after sales like batteries, paints, and these already can be integrated in the manufacturing process. Now when you look at the bus like this, the body, the chassis, the frame can actually be made here. And that's why we're working with the different partners, Luwero Industries, for example, for the second bus, to see how we can position them to supply us with parts. Because for us, we see the bus as an opportunity for Ugandans, not just to utilize our natural resources, but also to create jobs, which are so dearly needed, as we also develop the entire value chain and do all the value here. Local content participation is key.
is very comfortable. Actually, when I got in, when you look at the finishes, they are good. They're up to standard. Unfortunately, we didn't go a long distance, but you could see that it is riding very smoothly. So it is a good product, and it is the beginning. I'm told we can make 6 a month, which I think is a very good start. We need the buses. That is part of it. But we need the infrastructure to decongest Kampala. We need like a special lane for the buses. So even if we have 1,000 buses, when we don't have that infrastructure in place, will not put anything. But it is good to know that the buses are now can be made in Uganda or assembled in Uganda. So now City Council plans on the infrastructure, the road, the special lane for BRT. And these buses can also work at the airport. As you can see, the clearance is low. They can also be utilized at the airport. They are not for upcountry. By that time, we will have prepared the road network within the city. And actually, that one is also being done. So that when we have put the special lane in place, and also marked out, but they are already marked out. It's just that we are waiting for funding, and then we'll be able to. We will not have to buy buses.
Go for 300 kilometers before charging, so that is this range. Yes. So when it's done with the 300, you can charge it, and of course, depending on the current you have, we anticipate you can charge for as little as 2 hours. So that is what this bus is capable of. It doesn't take any fuel. Yes.
So it is not designed for long distance routes?
It's given a long range, but not designed. The concept was not for long distance. Although it can do long distances. We try to designing long distances. Naye ngesobola okukola long distance.
Is it because of the battery?
The long distance, it has nothing. It has little to do with just the battery. Kubanga osobola setting up no gicharging eri. Yeah, kubanga kati long distance wowe wetegereza omuntu agenda kutambula long distance nga ayimiridde bwati. Okiraba. N'entebe ozikyusaamu kweza long distance ne zibeeramu comfortable and all those things. So eri ebintu bwebityo abantu be batalaba nalowooza nti eno kati asobola okukola ku long distance naye okyusa concept n'okulanga omuntu atudde bulungi, omuntu tayimiridde, oba n'emigugu n'oyongeramu kubanga kati omuntu aba ayagedde okutambula n'embuzi ze tasobola ziteeka muno. So olina okukyusaamu concept. Yes.
So it will depend on the orders.
Yeah.
If someone wants a long route bus.
Yeah. So when kutunzaamu long distance oba okola bagita high flow. High flow. N'otekamu awo luggage wansi n'ogimakinga more comfortable. Ate you can still do batteries if you want. Yeah, but right now we are thinking, okay, long distance, let people still use maybe diesel engines because there are petrol stations all over. But when the technology for deployment of chargers is mature, you don't need to. You can still do even batteries on long distance. Yes.
Vai.
Na yekwe.
Of course, the materials zasooka twazisourcing from tulina partner waffe outside the country. Najja kwetegereza ku bus eno materials ezisinga tusobola zikola ano. Mulimu steel akola bagita frame ne chassis eyo tusobola mufuna. Mulimu n'okukola entebe zino tusobola zikola eno plastic nice oba abantu bonna bakola plastic basobola okustamping entebe zino nozifinishinga bwoti nabino tusobola obikolera wano. Wetegereza kapeti eno wood ebintu ebimu ebyo ebisinga tusobola obyekolera. Yeah. Munnayuganda baba yetegereza bulungi especially bano abali mu fabrication babiki bingi nnyo byosobola okukola ku baasi eno nga bya ordinary Ugandan. So nakyo tukirowoozaako, twagala nnyo tulabe nga baasi eno ebitundu ebisinga tubizimbira wano. Yeah, tugezaako ekyo ate already kubanga twetegereza bulungi, twali twetegereza kampani eziri mu Uganda ne tuzuula kampani nga 10 esobola okukola ebintu ku baasi kuno. Ng'obudde ne batteries zino tusobola ozifuna wa Uganda batteries naye babadde tebali mu business bweti.
Now we go. Miss, in Abu Dhabi. I would like to meet you.